my goodness, you guys are such divas. What to do when you have a broody hen. You can... Rude. You can try and get her off the nest and risk your own life because she will not like that at all. But you can remove her from the nest, take the eggs constantly so that she doesn't have anything to sit on. Make sure that all the hens that are laying eggs, that all the eggs are picked up so she doesn't have anything else she can sit on. This hen is serious. She just is going after anyone who comes near her, so that's not going to be fun to deal with. My favorite thing to do with a broody hen is this. I'll show you. My favorite thing to do with a broody hen is to give her baby chicks. This hen, she raised the bigger hen chick in there, and then she has raised a bunch of baby chicks. I run my incubator, and when the chicks are about 24 hours old, I bring them out here, and she has raised them. And this is her third batch of a dozen chicks that she has raised, because she is hardcore broody, and she does not want to give up on any of these babies. So I keep giving her new babies, and she's in this little coop space because it can be hard for them to keep track of all the baby chicks if they're just out in the yard, and I want the babies to get fed. I don't want the hen to worry about anything. I just want her to take care of the babies. So she gets her own living quarters because she's doing a big job taking care of babies. So this is my favorite thing to do with a broody hen. If you have a broody hen and you cannot get her off the nest, no matter what, she's not going anywhere, you can find someone who has fertile eggs. So you have to have someone who has a rooster, and if they've had a rooster that lives with the hens, those eggs will be fertile. And so you can get fertile eggs and just swap out whatever it is she's sitting on. Like I have a friend who their chicken got ping pong balls from the field that they were playing in, and was sitting on ping pong balls. So you get whatever it is they've decided they're gonna try and hatch, whether they're fertile, like infertile eggs or random things like that. And you just take what they have from underneath them and put fertilized eggs under them, and then keep track of the time. You can also mark those fertile eggs with a pencil. I often make a mark on them, like an X or some easy to see mark, so I can make sure that if there's other hens laying eggs, if you don't have a rooster, those eggs will not be fertile. So if you have other hens that are laying eggs, you want to make sure you mark those as not fertile, so you can come. Does that make sense? So if I've got this hen on a nest and I got fertile eggs from someone, I would mark those ones, and then any other egg that ends up in the nest, because sometimes other hens will come around and add eggs to the nest, and you don't want all of those eggs to hatch, especially if they're not fertilized at all. You don't want to end up with just rotten eggs. So if you mark the fertile eggs, you can remove anything that's not fertilized and make sure that your fertile eggs hatch. And you can also kind of keep track that she's not sitting on them too long, because you can mark them and then mark the calendar and make sure that she's not on them for too long. So that's my favorite thing to do, is just to give them chicks. Let them just be moms and raise the chicks. She does a good job. And yeah, so if your hen is broody and it's spring, you can go to a farm store and just pick up some baby chicks. You could swap out her eggs for baby chicks, and usually moms will just take them. The hens will just take them. So, yep, you can either try to remove the eggs and keep the eggs picked up as often as possible so that she doesn't have anything to sit on. You can get fertilized eggs from someone, maybe that you know, or you can try and buy fertilized eggs too from people online and stuff. Or you can go to the farm store and buy some baby chicks if it's springtime, and just give her baby chicks. That's what you do with a broody hen.